Well, when you're visiting the Hocking Hills, you're always looking for some fun things to do. Well, we caught up with Shane from Hocking Hills Adventures. We were there last July, and if you love canoeing, tubing, miniature golf, go-karts, camping, the whole 9 yards, Hocking Hills has something for you. Shane told us more. Well, Shane, good to have you and Hocking Hills Adventure on the show today.
Good to be here.
I visited with your dad last July and was checking out the canoes and stuff down there.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of fun things to do in that
Right.
that area, but you're bringing some new stuff in, right?
Yes. Well, one of the big things we're doing this year is we're adding a nice tube trip. Tubing is very popular. You get a nice little tube and just float down the river. It'll take about 2 to 3 hours.
Well, that sounds great. I like I said, I think the canoe trips were really fantastic.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about those as well. How long does the canoe trips go?
Only offering 2 trips right now. There's a 5 mile, 1 to 2 hour trip. That's kind of your beginner family trip. And then we have a longer trip, which is a little bit more popular, about 2 to 3 hours. We have a campground, so you can come stay with us or stay in a cabin or camping. And we also have some activities for families. We have a go-kart track. The area's only go-kart track. And a couple of years ago, we added a splash pad. And then we got the miniature golf. We even added a jump pad where kids can just go on there, or you or me can go on there and just jump around, and the kids love it. One of the things that we like about our activity is it's COVID friendly. I mean, we're outside. You can go out and get on the river and you're spaced out and you can just kind of relax and kind of let that anxiety and stress that we all have to deal with on a daily basis just go away.
Well, Shane, it sounds great. Tell us when your season starts down there and give us some places that we can learn more about Hocking Hills Adventures.
Sure. We say April 1st is kind of our soft date, but you also want to think about, getting reservations in now because those busy weekends in the summer tend to book up pretty fast. So if you got a date you're thinking of, go ahead and get a good reservation so you can secure a spot.
Well, Shane, thanks so much for the information. And we look forward to visiting you at Hocking Hills Adventures a little bit later on in the season. And thanks for all the great information. It's a wonderful thing to do in the Hocking Hills. Thanks again for being on the show.